Welcome to part 2 of this series, which is the second episode talking about the top 5 coffee drinks that you must try when you are in Thailand. Before we continue, click that subscribe button. So you might ask, what are the top 5 coffee drinks that you must try whenever you're in Thailand? That is a very good question. And where can you find it? These drinks that I'm going to share with you today are available everywhere. Some of them are available just on the streets of Bangkok and Thailand in altogether. And we'll start with the first one, which is using the traditional Thai coffee, Oliang. And this is just your iced black coffee. For this, I'm going to use the popular brand in Thailand, which is the traditional coffee here, is Chatramu coffee. And I'm going to need 2 jugs because I'm going to use the traditional method of preparing Oliang, which is the pour over method. So I'll get 2 stainless steel pitcher here and my small tea sauce strainer because I'm going to make just 1 batch. And into this, I am going to use, for 1 cup of Oliang, I need very strong coffee. I'm going to use 2 scoops of my Thai coffee here, 1, 2, straight into the tea sauce strainer. And now I'm going to try and make a yield of about 150 milliliters. For this, I am going to make 16 ounces cup. So I need about 200 milliliters of hot water. Let me just show you how I do it. 200 milliliters of hot water, some of it will be absorbed by the coffee, ground coffee. So I'm going to pour it into my tea sauce strainer. Just make sure you pour it for a bit, let it bloom, and then we're going to start the pour over. Start from low to high, so low to high, and we're going to do this about 5 to 6 times. The final pour, which is, oh, I'm really making a mess here. Okay, so there you go. Let me just clean up the mess. Now, the more you do this, the more you get the hang of it. So I'll say this is my coffee, and let's find out how much the yield. So after 5 pours, this is my yield. I'm going to aim for 150 milliliters. Let's see what the yield is. And that's about right. Just a little bit left here. So now, to make Oliang really strong Thai coffee, you can add some water there or just keep it at 150 milliliters. And then I'm going to add brown sugar. Now, because this is quite bitter, the way to balance this is to add a lot of sugar. So typically in Thailand, you will see shops serving them with 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, but I'm going to just put 2 tablespoons of brown sugar here. And then make sure you dissolve the sugar in the hot coffee, and then we're going to pour it into our cup of ice. 1 cup of ice. And then now to pour our black coffee into the cup. And this is the first coffee that you should try whenever you come over to Thailand, black coffee or Oliang. Next, we're going to make Café Yen, which is Thai iced coffee. It is called that way, but it is the black coffee with milk. For the second drink that you must try, we are going to make Café Yen. And it is basically the same process. We do the pour over 5 to 6 times, and you get a yield of a strong brewed coffee here, which is about 150 milliliters. And into this, all you need would be to add milk. So Café Yen is like latte, the Thai way. And all you need would be sweetened condensed milk and evaporated milk combined into my milk syrup. And the proportion really is about 1/3 evaporated milk to 2/3 condensed milk. So it is on the sweet side. And then what you need to do is to just pour this into your black coffee. What I'm going to show you is to make it into a layered Café Yen. So let's first fill our cup with ice. Again, the more ice, the better. Now we pour our black coffee or brewed coffee into the cup of ice. and then finish it off with our milk. Creamy, tasty, and sweet milk. And this is our Café Yen. More coffee, less milk. It's like the milk tea of coffee. But look at that gorgeous color. This does not only look strong, it tastes very strong, but also very tasty. Second drink that you must try whenever you come to Thailand, Café Yen using Thai coffee. Third drink that you must try, well, this did not originate in Thailand, but it is very popular and something that I really crave whenever I go to a cafe, and that is dirty coffee. The third drink is dirty coffee, and what we need here is chilled milk, so you must make your milk really cold. I'm going to use a proportion of 1:1, so 20 grams of coffee beans in, and I'm going to pull 20 grams out. This is the third drink that you must try whenever in Thailand, dirty coffee. Fourth drink is something that might be too much for many because it's a lot of espresso there, and it is Espresso Base, and it's called Yen. And I'm going to pull a very long shot, 4 shots or 120 ml. So I've got my very long shot here, 120 grams of espresso from 20 grams. I'm not even looking at the time, and you probably guessed it. I'm going to assemble in a cup full of ice. So fill your cup with ice to the top, and then all we need to do is to pour the espresso into the cup. It is very hot. Okay, and then at this point, I think that I need a little bit more ice. I'm just going to fill it to the top with more ice. This is Thailand, so that's how it looks like. And finally, I am going to make this into an Yen, which is by adding my milk syrup, sweetened condensed milk, and evaporated milk. Fourth drink that you must try when you are in Thailand, Yen or Espresso Yen. And finally, because this is Thailand, you must try coffee combined with Thai tea, and that is called Kopi Cham. It's a combination of coffee with Thai milk tea. So for this, I am going to brew my Thai milk tea first, and then I'm going to brew my coffee. So the process of making the Thai milk tea is the same, which is the pour over method. So I'm using 2 tablespoons or 2 scoops of my Thai tea into a tea sauce strainer, and then pour over about 5 times. And now I have a yield of about 150 milliliters to about 180 milliliters of brewed Thai tea here. So what I need to do with this is to make my Thai milk tea first. So my recipe for Thai milk tea, so I use this, and then I add my milk syrup, which is 60 milliliters. So milk syrup is about 40 ml of sweetened condensed milk and 20 ml of evaporated milk. And that's really all I need for my Thai milk tea. And now I'm going to brew my coffee. So now let me prepare my coffee. For this, I'm going to need a very concentrated coffee, not a lot of water passing through this. So I'm going to use the same amount of coffee for making my Café Yen. Very strong. Now you can adjust this according to your own personal preferences, but I'm using 2 scoops. But this time I am going to just pour 120 milliliters of water. So pour and then wait for it to bloom for a bit, and then pour the rest of your water. What we're aiming to get here would be just about 60 milliliters of my brewed coffee, very strong. Okay, so I'm going to pour over. This is my second time, and let's do it 5 times. 5, And I'm happy with that. I'll leave it as it is. And then this should be about, now you'll notice that I keep swirling this so that it kind of like squeezes the juice out of the tea sock strainer. So it kind of like squeezes itself. And if that's not enough, you can also use a tongue to really squeeze the coffee out of the tea sock strainer. And now I am ready to assemble my drinks. And I've got my coffee here, just about 2 ounces or 60 ml, and my Thai milk tea here. And combining them together makes that perfect Kopi Cham. Now I'm using a large cup here, 22 ounces. So into my cup, I'm going to fill it up with ice. And then I'm going to pour my Thai milk tea into the cup. Finish it off with the Oliang or black coffee. Kopi Cham or Thai tea with black coffee. So those are the top 5 coffee drinks that you must try. Make sure you try all of them. So whenever I travel, I do make it a point to try the local coffee. So this is as local as you can get. So make sure you visit our cafes and street cafes and give these drinks a try. If you have any questions at all about any of these recipes or any of these drinks, and whenever you come to Thailand, make sure you come and visit me. I do conduct workshops. Even just for a couple of hours, you can come and visit me and attend my workshops. I'm going to post details in the description box below. In the meantime, don't forget to check out my books, All Things Milk Tea and The Basic Barista. Again, details on how to order in the description box below. I'll see you again next time. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.